I would be lying if I said I didn't have some nerves about going into combat, especially after being told we were going to be landing under fire. And they told us, not everybody's coming home, and they made that pretty clear, so definitely some nerves there. Remember the first day I got to forward operating base Skin. We got mortared attacked on a regular basis over there, and I think the first time rockets were flying into camp is when I realized it was for real. Hypervigilance, keeping your head on a swivel and maintaining situational awareness, these are all key elements and pieces to survival when you're in that kind of situation. And it's always scanning the mountains around you and the road ahead of you for any signs of IEDs, which were just riddled all over the roadsides, and that was, I would say, the major concern, IEDs in the area. And of course, I'd been ambushed on a couple different occasions. One situation that sticks out in my head was my platoon was on a mission to go after some targets in a nearby village, and one of the vehicles, the Humvees, broke down at the time. Just my squad stayed back with the vehicle, and we took the high ground. My squad and I were eating some MREs on a ridge line. Didn't see anyone as far as we could see, and all of a sudden, rounds started hitting all around us, and could hear them whizzing by you and the dust kicking up off the ground, and at that point we didn't know where it was coming from. One of my best friends, he had gone over the ridge a little bit, and he kind of got pinned down behind a rock as we were getting shot at. I ran to his location, set up my machine gun, and returned fire. And the other machine gunner, his weapon broke down, so they kept feeding me his ammunition. And we were able to keep the enemy back, and the rest of the platoon then returned to our position. It was a complete battle. We had air support come in, and we were there for the whole night into the next day, holding our position and fighting back. I would say the hardest part would be when we lost someone in the company, going back out there and continuing the mission. It's about overcoming those thoughts and being mentally tough and rolling out of the gate no matter what. You got a job to do, and it doesn't end until they tell you you're going home.
So what helped you get through it?
I would say, primarily it was the people I was with. As I mentioned, I had a very tight platoon. Our platoon sergeant and my immediate chain of command was by far the best. They really cared for us, and we cared for one another. So we were like a little family. That was, not to be cliche, but the guy to the left and right of you is what helps you get through it every time.
Was there anything about Afghanistan that influenced your decision to go into nursing?
Yeah, I would say that providing care to the children of the villages, I was one of the most rewarding parts of it. And of course, we always looked up to the medics because those are the first people you call when something goes bad. Understanding the body, how it works, and how to treat first aid, and are all important. And it's something that I enjoyed, and I feel that there are a lot of transferable skills from that type of situation into nursing.
So you're glad you did it?
Yeah, I have no regrets at all. I think it was one of those things that defined me as a person, and get it out of your mind. 2004 is going back 11 years now, and it still feels like it was yesterday.